Good morning, everybody, and welcome to a beautiful Memorial Day Sunday weekend. A game against the X Factor Elite and the Paris Legends in the TPS Turf Showdown for the elimination bracket. X Factor's getting ready. They're starting to talk about how they are ready for the game. Coaches are meeting at the plate to talk to the umpires. My name is Matthew Murphy, and I will be your play-by-play commentator, and I am joined with Cynthia Herrera.
Good morning.
And we are excited to bring you this event. We want to tell everybody to honor and remember those that have died for our freedom as we remember them on this Memorial Day today. The game is going to start right at 8 o'clock, and so we are just about 3 minutes underway from being able to play. We welcome you guys, and we hope that you enjoy this beautiful day. The weather is in really good shape, nice breeze. It's coming out of looks like around the southwest. Nice breeze. It's around 75 degrees right now, but it will warm up as the temperature or as the sun rises, and we will have a nice, good day of baseball. So tune in. We'll be right with you on X Factor Elite, brought to you by Sideline HD.
Create the game again.
I can't. You're going to have to do it.
What's their name?
Paris Legends. All right, so we're starting it off right now to Parker Jones.
Paris Legends.
And immediately hit by a pitch, which will put him on base.
Paris Legends, you said?
Yeah.
What'd you say? Give me the lineup.
She's got it. So, up next to the plate, Aiden Gray. Parker's now on first, getting a good lead.
Hey,
Here's the pitch, foul ball.
Pledge allegiance.
We're going to stop for the Pledge of Allegiance. All right. And we're ready to go and underway. Nothing wrong with taking a little break to give the Pledge of Allegiance.
Nope. Nothing wrong at all.
So 0-1 to Aiden Gray after the foul ball. Parker gets checked at first. Here's the pitch. Slapper over to third base, but I'm not sure he's going to be able to get to him, and that is going to advance Parker over to third base after a nice scramble by Aiden Gray to get to first before the throw can be made.
What did Aiden do? On his first swing? No.
Base hit. Now up to the plate, Landon Hawkinson, who's been hot at the plate pretty much all season long. Had a home run yesterday. Runners on first and third. First swing is a foul ball. Definitely got a timing, but needs to square it up, straighten it out. Curveball will be outside. 1-1 to count. Runners on first and third. No outs. Another curveball is going to be coming, and Parker's going to be scrambling, and a first score is scored, and Aiden is coming again, and both of them score, getting the X Factor a 2-0 lead in the beginning of this.
That was a ball?
Yeah. So that cleared the bases for an inside pitch to Landon Hawkinson, 3-1 to count. Ball four, Landon puts him on base, getting ready for our cleanup hitter, Wyatt Rayburn.
Number 34, Wyatt Rayburn.
Coach calls to let it travel to Wyatt. Ball outside, ball is coming. Catcher gets a nice arm, but it does not get Landon, who steals second. So runner in scoring position now to Wyatt. 1-0 the count. Foul ball. Could be playable. No, it is out of play. And it hits the roof. Somebody call Precision Roofing to get that repaired.
Score! It took me about a year.
One the count to Wyatt. That Bender actually calls for a strike. It was hanging, should have been hit, but Wyatt backed out a little bit on that one. And a call third strike for the first out by Ryder to Wyatt Rayburn. And next up, hey!
Doyle!
Your lineup's different.
I have Hobby. This is what the lineup says. Hobby's up.
Okay, all right.
Never mind.
Sorry.
Now we're good. Please forgive my co-commentator. Please forgive him. He had one too many.
Cups of coffee.
Yeah.
My apologies. I was making sure the lineup was right. Javi Mares nearly gets hit by the bender for the first ball one on the inside half.
Went right over his helmet. That was a ball.
First strike.
Ball.
Ball.
Good ball.
Ball 2 to Javi Mares. Landing in scoring position in second. Here's the pitch. And past the catcher on a wild pitch is going to advance Landon to third, ball 3. And Javi sees that one as a ball 4, which puts runners on the corners for Sean Murphy, number 13, with 1 out. And the coach of the Legends decides to call a timeout to talk to his pitcher. And to be honest with you, his curveball didn't have much control today, Cynthia, and that could be an issue, and he may be being pulled from this game.
Yeah, it was looking pretty good, but once it crossed that plate, it was everywhere but where it was supposed to be.
All right, so it looks like they are going to be switching pitchers to number 88, so that will be the rest of the day with 17 pitches for Raider. And we'll take a station identification on the X Factor Elite Network. You're listening to X Factor Elite Baseball on Sideline HD. All right, we're back. Reset. We have 1 out. Runners on the corners for Sean Murphy.
And all night.
Jackson will be pitching for the Legends now. And Sean calls time because Jackson took a little bit more time on the mound than he wanted.
It's early. I'm trying to concentrate on what he's fixing to do.
Reset.
Yeah,
And we have a balk on a movement by the pitcher, which will give us the X Factor another run, 3-0. X Factor, and allowing Javi to get in scoring position at second base. No pitch is made, but we already got a score. Chopper foul ball out of play for Sean Murphy, 1-0. Or 0-1. It is early. It is Sunday. I did go to bed early last night, but I did watch the Tennessee-Kentucky game until I fell asleep. So I'm tired. And, however, my partner decided that she was going to use her TV personality status to go to the club last night. So I'm not sure if you're going to hear much of her today.
I'm actually fueling up on a Starbucks coffee, so I'm gonna be pretty good.
Okay, good. Well,
Pretty
good to
good.
hear it. Glad to hear it. Ball 1 to Sean Murphy, 1-1 the count. And Javi actually gets a pass over to third base after the pass ball. Here's the pitch. Inside pitch nearly gets Sean for the second ball. 2-1 the count. 1 out. Javi on third. Just looking to go 70 more feet to get the score. Nice little chopper over to second base. They throwing it home, and that will not get Javi. So a score comes in. Sean Murphy makes it to first safely on the fielder's choice. First pitch to Adrian Herrera is a strike 1 with 1 out. Sean looking a little light in the foot over there at first base. He may be stealing here. The bender will be ball 2 and goes over Adrian Herrera's head. Once again, Sean is looking a little ready to go. And Adrian Herrera just absolutely smashes that ball over the left field fence. And that, my friends, is gone. 2-run homer by Adrian Herrera.
It's gonna be on the play-by-play.
And I tell you what, I'm not sure if that has dropped yet. Way to go, Adrian. We see you, buddy.
I wonder who his mama is. I'm gonna have to congratulate her.
You might have to go get the ball.
His dad probably went to go get it. Somebody went to go get it.
John went to go get it.
Yeah, poor John. He's always the one that's rescuing the balls. So 6-0.
So 6-0 with 1 out to Remington Duck, who's now at the plate. Base is now clear by Adrian Herrera. And a ball low. Another ball low to Remington Duck. 2-0.
I have chips right there.
Foul ball. 1-2. Or 2-1. Umpire asked for more balls because they've all been hit out of play with foul balls or that no doubter by Adrian Herrera. Another ball outside, 3-0, 3-1 to count, excuse me.
Seems like you're the one that was out late.
I know, it does seem that way. I think it's just because we're so in tune that maybe I feel like you do. Ball 4. That will put Remy at first base with 1 out.
Well, I'm glad that I'm not feeling
Coming
like
up next is JB Acosta.
I'll go over there after this.
Remington on first. Takes off. Catcher gets a good throw, but Remy is there already before the ball is even in the glove of the shortstop. Ball 1 to JB Acosta on the Remington Duck steal. swing and a miss will even up the count 1-1.
That's JB.
Hi, Jordan. How are you today? Good. Somewhere around here. Oh, she's in the playground.
Another wild pitch will advance Remy over to third base. 2-1 to count. And after the foul ball, it looks like there was a good play on another field right behind us, which will even up the count 2-2 for us, and not sure what happened behind us.
Just don't know. Watch that outside ball. Let's go.
And a nice bender that is absolutely driven hard into center field will score Remington Duck for JB Acosta safely on first base. That will put the score up to 7-0 in this first inning. Big inning for the X Factor.
I'll just get you something else to eat.
Up next is Andrew Carrillo, who swings and a miss on the first pitch. 0-1 the count with 1 out.
In the weather?
Yes, thank you.
Go, Taco! It's
Taco
okay.
has a nice ground
It's
to
okay.
second,
Wait,
which advances JB to second base, but that will be the second out of the inning. And then this will be the final batter of the lineup for the X Factor before the lineup turns around. Mr. Bug Burrell. Ball low. 1-0. Strike 1 to Bug. He saw that one looking. To be honest with you, that was one of the only ones that he's actually been able to put across the plate so far. That hasn't been crushed.
Yeah.
Ball 2 will get past the catcher, which will advance JB to third base.
You've been moving faster than that.
And Mom thinks JB should be going faster.
Yes. I mean, he does run like his mama.
Actually, I was a star runner in high school.
Excuse me, she thinks she was a star runner.
So, foul tip by Bug will even the count 2-2 with JB at third base.
She said she was on the track team. I think
JB's
she just,
mom was on the track team.
She says.
Did she was like to give the athletes water or what
I
exactly?
think she was running to get the water bottle.
Running to get the water bottles. That makes sense.
So
That
she
makes
thought
sense.
she was on the track team.
Swing and a miss for Bug Burrell will be the third out for the X Factor, but we did see the whole lineup in the first half of the inning. 7 runs. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the X Factor baseball we like to see. We will pause for station of identification on the X Factor Elite Network. Brought to you by Sideline HD. And we're back on the X Factor Elite Network for the game against the X Factor Elite and the Paris Legends. X Factor has made it to the field to give you the lineup. In right field, Sean Murphy. Center field, Bug Burrell. Left field, Landon Hawkinson. Remington Duck will take third. Wyatt Rayburn will finish the corners at first. Javi Mares at second. Parker Jones will take the shortstop. Towing the rubber is flamethrowing Aiden Gray. And finishing the battery is Adrian Herrera behind the plate. First ball to the batter, Jared. But Aiden then evens the count at 1-1 with the called strike. Ball low. 2-1 the count. Nice low strike will even the count 2-2. Jerry got a piece of that one. Foul ball that hits the roof. Somebody called Precision Roofing.
Precision Roofing is going to have a lot of work.
If they had to pay for every time I said their name,
We'd
be a very rich team.
We'll
All
have a
three on the dirt. We'll actually fill the count up 3-2. And a called strike 3 on the corner to the leadoff batter. 1 out for the X Factor.
Any idea how fast Aiden's pitching?
You know, we think it's close to 70. High ball. 1-0 to Luke.
I see that ball coming. I don't even want to be up there.
I don't blame you. Low ball on that one. That must have been just below. Swing and a miss. 2-1 the count. That hit the backstop pretty hard. 3-1 to count. Ball that's going into right field, and Sean is trying to get to it. Foul ball just on the outside of the line. Sean had a beat on it, but it was definitely out of range. That will keep the count at 3-2. Outfielders shift a little bit after that foul ball. But unfortunately, he will advance to first base on the walk. Coming up next to the plate, it's Kaysen, number 10, for the Paris Legends. Called strike. 0-1 to count. 1 out. Runner on first. X Factor's up 7-0. Sharply hit ball into left field. Will not advance the runner past second that was on first. So a single will have runners on first and second with 1 out. Aiden calls for the turn 2 as he delivers the pitch. High ball 1. Another ball that Wyatt
Did
actually
you hear how he
Wyatt
screamed?
actually went out there to try to find the ball, but as it hit the roof, he screamed like a little girl.
Just like that.
Scared him a little bit. Maybe Precision Roofing can help him get rid of that fear with the new roof. Oh, he's trying.
I got 2-1.
Okay. 2-1 the count. To Kai.
There we go.
And another called strike will even up the count 2-2. Ball that is hit out to right field. Looks like Sean's got a beat on it, and he is going to be throwing it to third. And it is going to be a play, but oh, and it's so close. He is safe into third. Nicely thrown ball by right fielder Sean Murphy, but it was not there in time, which will put runners on the corners. But he did get the out. 2 outs. On the pitch, will go into second. Adrian tried to get him out at second. Unfortunately, the ball was overthrown a little bit. Hobby backed it up, tried to throw it home to get the runner out. Unfortunately, the first run for Paris Legends has crossed the plate. Two and 0 the count to Noah, number 24. And a foul tip for 2-1. Noah has his sliding glove in his back pocket, left-hand pocket. So he's expecting to be on base. Has a good eye in the plate. 3-1 to count. Runner on second. Aiden checks the runner. And that, unfortunately, is ball 4, which will put the runners on first and second with 2 outs. Bringing in number 88, Jackson, for the Legends. And a swing and a miss on a really nice pitch by Aiden Gray. 0-1 to count. Another swing and a miss, 0-2, pitcher's count. Runners on first and second. 7-1, X Factor. And a called strike will retire the side, but the Legends did get one back. Aiden had 27 pitches and 2 strikeouts, and now they are walking it out off of the ball field to get ready to bat again. You're listening to the X Factor Elite Network on Sideline HD. And we're back. The third pitcher for the Legends is actually decided to toe the rubber. Number 23, Braden.
You did that, Robert. Okay.
And Parker Jones comes up to the plate. Leadoff batter. Foul ball will go out of play. 0-1 to count.
Yeah, you're doing some.
Braden's definitely got a lot more velocity than what the X Factor saw in the first inning.
in there.
Am I another? Am I you?
Your junior?
Yes.
No, he's not here.
Why?
He was busy.
Another foul ball, 0-2 to count. Parker J.
He went to a party this year. Go say hi to him. He's over there, look. Go over here, work for that. Go over there. Over there, work for him.
Hanging curveball is probably up. Looks like the shortstop is able to get out to the outfield for the first out. So that will leave one out for Aiden Gray coming up to the plate. Aiden is a switch hitter. And it looks like he's also a switch batter because he is now switching to Sean Murphy's bat.
Why
Ball
wouldn't
high.
he?
That's what.
That bat says swag on it.
It says swag on it, and it is hot. It did get a home run yesterday with Landon Hawkinson. So apparently this is now the community bat that
Yeah.
I have to pay for. Ball low. Aiden has not had a chance to swing at anything yet. So that is saving it being exploding bat.
It's two.
2-0 count. Ball is sharply hit but out of play to the right.
No, you might want to check that
Two and a
bucket
count.
after that swing.
He didn't get quite a hold of it. He would have got a hold of it. I think it would have gone a lot further. Aiden gets back into the box, ready for the next pitch. Braden, here's the windup. Sharply hit ball to third base, and he is scrambling, but he will not make it to first. In this play, that will be the second out of the inning. Next up, number 44, Landon Hawkinson. And an outside called strike on the plate. It was definitely on the black of the plate there. Kind of a safety swing there, foul ball.
He must have been mad at Coach DG because he was trying to hit him.
It definitely, DG had to make his moves over there to make sure he didn't get hit.
That was a quick move. He gets jiggy with it.
He didn't go to the club last night. Ball one, Landon Hawkinson. Sorry, I gotta compose myself here. Curveball doesn't curve. Ball two.
He did what DG did a while ago. He got jiggy with it. That
He got
ball
jiggy with it.
with it.
Oh, and called third strike on the check swing. We retire the side. Much quicker inning this time for the X Factor. No runs. The score is 7-1. You're listening to the X Factor Elite Network, brought to you by Sideline HD. And we're back in action here for the X Factor Paris Legends game. Behind us, the Rangers have actually showed up to watch the game. Well, I'm assuming he's probably going to be playing in the next game. During the half inning, we had the battling between two parent speakers. And the first pitch is high.
Somebody forgot to turn off the music.
Ball low. 2-0 the count.
They actually wanted to make a statement that the bad boys.
Well, what you going to do? Well, we scored 7 runs. That's what we've done. Ball 3, 3-0 the count to the batter. Number 3, Ryder. Ryder's got his feet right on the line, and that is going to influence at ball 4 to put a runner at first.
Yes.
So, Cynthia, what is the hangover drink that you drink to be here today?
It's called Mocha Starbucks.
Mocha Starbucks. Okay. Is it good?
It was fabulous.
Ball 1 to Brady, number 23. Is it kicking in yet?
It kicked in.
It kicked in. Good to hear. Well, hopefully we'll hear a lot more from you then. Called strike. We'll even up the count 1-1. Foul ball that looks like it may hit my truck, and it doesn't.
I saved by the bell. We don't want to ruin that that truck that drives on its own.
I know it. It is a fantastic truck. Thank you very much. And a called strike will retire the batter. 1 out, runner on first for Aiden Gray. Number 50, Ryder is up the plate. Got his toes on the line and actually, had it play at first. The runner at first, number 3, was leading off a little too much, so Aiden wanted to check him and nearly got him. Called strike. We even the count 1-1. Ball low, 2-1 to count.
That ball was like, how low can I go?
Well, just a little too low. I think he would win the limbo contest.
You probably would.
Ball in the dirt, 3-1.
I'm gonna have to say that this one won though.
That was lower. Yeah, but see that you fell, so you lose the limbo contest in that situation if you fall.
Maybe they had a rough night. You know, never know.
Did you see him in the club?
Actually, I think they were walking into the club next to me.
Oh, okay, I see. And a called strike on the low side that time.
In my defense,
Fill up the count.
I was signing autographs after my debut yesterday.
Signing autograph. Well, so how did that feel?
It felt fabulous. That's why I showed up early this morning to come and, be your
Runner's on the go for a foul ball, so he'll have to go back. He was getting a little antsy over there at first base. Even though he's got a little extra girth on him there, he was definitely on his way to try to get there. 3-2 the count. Called strike. Will retire the batter for the second out. Aiden Gray has definitely got the strikeout pitch going. Next to the plate is Jace, number 2.
Oh, he's a godsend.
And a called strike. And as the runner is trying to advance to second, he is gunned down by Adrian Herrera from behind the plate, and that will retire the side. You're listening to the X Factor Network, brought to you by Sideline HD. And we're back. Top of the third inning. Wyatt Rayburn will be the leadoff batter for the X Factor. Number 23, Braden, will continue to toe the rubber for the Legends. Wyatt is 0-1 in this game after the strikeout. Hopefully he can get something that he can hit well on this at bat. Ball outside, goes all the way to the backstop, and nearly bounces back to the pitcher. Called, first strike, 1-1, evens the count to Wyatt Rayburn. Ball low, 2-1 to count. Again, the swag has been used as the bat of choice for Wyatt Rayburn and has not had a chance to be swung, so I do not have to buy another one. 3-1 to count. And that will advance Wyatt on the ball 4 to first base, bringing up Javier Marez. Yes, sir. Make contact. Just make contact. Hobby toes in, gets ready for the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball gets past the catcher on a pass ball, which would advance Wyatt to second base and put him in scoring position for Hobby. Hobby gets a piece of it, and it's just slightly over the head of the second baseman, it, got kind of checked up at second base. Second baseman tried to throw it to third to get him out, but he slid under the tag, so that will put runners on the corners for number 13, Sean Murphy.
Number 13, Sean Murphy.
Sean finally gets to use his bat since everybody else has it. And a called inside pitch that nearly hit him in the eye.
What time you already back? What time are you back?
You're Aiden?
He's right there. Down right there.
Okay.
Javi, smart on the base pass, actually stole first base
What did Bobby do?
with a little hesitancy from the pitcher. So that puts him in runner in scoring position at second and third.
What did Javi do? Because I had a phone call.
Base hit. Ball outside. Evens the count 1-1 to Sean
No.
Murphy.
Who's that?
1-1?
No, right there.
Yes.
Oh, well, no, he called it a strike. Another high strike to Sean Murphy.
That was way out there.
1-2. Sean gets a piece of that one for a foul ball. That'll keep the count 1-2. Choke up, Sean. Another slightly missed ball for the foul to keep the count 1-2. Sean has now got his toes on the line and is choked up to try to put the ball in play. And in the ground, will even the count 2-2. No outs. Runners on second and third. Sean Murphy, who puts the ball in play, and they're going to try to get the runner at home, and they get him, but it advances Javi to third base. Sean safely at first on the fielder's choice. That is the second fielder's choice he's had in this game. So one out, Adrian Herrera, who absolutely bombed his hit the last time with runners on base. But he takes this one for a strike for 0-1 to count. Sean advances to second on the steal. The runners at first, second and third. Foul ball out of play to the right for Adrian Herrera. Will make the count 0-2.
Straighten it out, Adrian.
Ball high for the first ball, 1-2 the count. Adrian doesn't like that the pitcher is taking too long, so he calls time to reset. Another foul ball out of play.
Straighten it out. You do it.
That hit a roof. Somebody called Precision Roof.
I'm telling you, he's going to have to give us a cut of what he makes. We want our commission.
Well, I think a World Series sponsorship is due, coming up soon.
You're absolutely right.
Pitcher checks Javi at third. Apparently all their money is tied up in another team right now, but that team is losing. So they need to go with a winning team, the X Factor Elite. Ball 2 in the dirt. Well, even the count 2-2 to Adrian Herrera.
2-2, right? Battle, baby, battle. Let's go.
And a swing and a miss, but runs on a drop third strike. And did not get a chance to get to first. Had a little confusion there at the plate because he's not used to striking out.
Oh.
So that will be the second out of the game. That brings up Remington Duck, who watches a strike on the first pitch with runners on second and third with 2 outs. Ball in the dirt gets past him, and Hobby is coming, and he will actually advance and give Sean the opportunity to go to third. So 1-1 to count to Remy Duck. And a nice little blooper into right field will score Sean Murphy on the single. And that is a good thing for Mr. Duck. That'll build his confidence up. Nine to 1 is your score. Ball in the dirt to JB Acosta. Ball outside, 2-0 the count to JB Acosta, which surprisingly we don't hear JB Acosta's mother saying anything.
Let's go, JB!
And there she is. Line drive to first base will get the third out. He was just sitting there waiting for it. It was sharply hit though. And that will retire the side for the X Factor. Scoring 2 in this one. 9-1 X Factor Elite. You're listening to the X Factor Elite Network on Sideline HD. All right, we are back to action in the bottom of the third. Aiden Gray is still towing the rubber and has had a productive outing so far with 44 pitches in the first 2 innings.
Sometimes I wonder what Adrian asks the umpire, because sometimes he's in deep conversations with him.
Well, that is good that they have a good rapport with each other. First pitch is foul, and it is going towards my truck, and we are still fine.
You know, I've actually thought about getting him the I Love the umpire sticker.
You know, that's a good idea. Sean had that on the back of his, and then he got embarrassed about it, so he took it off. And I'm like, why did you do that? Because don't you enjoy the guys that are behind you calling balls and strikes? He says, absolutely. So, you know, I mean, I guess it's to their own. Check swing did not check. That will be a swing and a miss for strike 2, 0-2 the count.
Do you think it's a go? Get him a sticker?
I think you should get him a sticker. I think you should get him a sticker, and it should be in pink.
Oh, yes. That is my favorite color. On top!
Hot fly up to in foul territory. Wyatt Rayburn is there to get the first out. And that will bring up number 15, Cruz, for the Legends. Again, Hayden Gray has 47 pitches, a very productive outing so far. Ball outside, but it's exactly where it was supposed to be pitched. So his location is doing real good right now. Inside pitch is foul, and it's going towards my truck, and is still fine. Your truck, maybe not.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no, it looks like you're fine. I think you're okay.
Thank you. I do have full coverage just in case.
Well, who is that full coverage through? Because maybe they can sponsor us.
It's Navy Insurance out of Houston, Texas.
Navy Insurance. Kind of a safety swing. Will get the runner out after it goes to Remington Duck at third base for the second out. That will bring up Jaden, number 1, for the Legends. And he drives one, and a line drive catch by Javi Mares at second base, and they get excited out in the infield. Nice play by Javi Mares to retire the side.
Man,
No
Javi-
runs, 3 up, 3 down. And we are really playing some good baseball, aren't we, Cynthia?
you should have seen Javi Mares' mom jump out of that chair. I thought she was going to jump out on the field.
And you know what? That is, for her to jump on the field with this 2-foot fence, that is a very large jump for her.
Yes, I mean, she jumped.
Yes, because she
I
barely
had
sees
to
over
look
the
over to
fence.
make sure that, was that Jen?
Yes. She was excited, and she should have been, because that was a very, very good play.
So we have the
So
other
now,
mom.
and of course, now it's jump around is what's being played in the background.
Look at Parker Jones's mom.
Just sitting there dancing,
Oh,
having a
goodness.
great time. I tell you what, this has been a good game for the X Factor. We're excited to see how they're playing. But we'll reset right now on the X Factor Elite Network, brought to you by Sideline HD. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the X Factor Elite Network, where Taco Andrew Carrillo has made it to the plate. First pitch, called strike.
All right, Taco.
0-1 to count in the top of the fourth. 9-1, the X Factor. And he takes a shot, and it is on the line. And that is a base hit by Taco to get him first.
Coach DG's face, you should have seen that. He was like, oh my goodness, it bounced? Where did it go?
Well, I tell you what, it was right there on the bag. I'm surprised he didn't hit the bag, but he did stay in fair territory. That brings up Bug Burrell, who takes the first ball. He takes a shot, and first baseman snags it for the force play for Bug, but that does advance Taco to second in scoring position now for the top of the lineup, Parker J.
That's how I do. Let's go, Parker.
Parker looks at the first ball. 1-0 the count.
Luke, we ready?
Called strike. Pretty much the same location, but higher on that strike.
The sky's the limit. Get you one.
And a Bender is going to put it, but a nice play by the shortstop to stop it from going into the outfield, but not enough to be able to pick up and throw to first. So that will put runners on the corners for Aiden Gray, who looks like he's going to be hitting from the right side this time. And Parker, in a smart awareness play while the pitcher wasn't paying attention, steals second base, so that will put runners in scoring position at second and third for Aiden Gray. Swing and a miss. And Matt got a little piece of the umpire.
You good?
You all right, sir?
I think he said he was okay.
Take it out, kid. You good?
0-1 to count to Aiden Gray.
Sky's the limit, man. You
I'm pretty sure it hurt the baseball as built as this umpire is.
Yeah.
Called strike. 0-2 to count to Aiden Gray, who again is using Sean's bat. Let's see if he can make
telling you,
something
it's that
happen.
swag.
It's the swag. Because it says swag on it.
It's a hot bat.
Aiden calls time. Pitcher takes a little bit too much time for him. It is a hot bat, for sure. And a hot shot to the fence, and the gap of right center will score 2 runs on the double by Aiden Gray.
All right, Landon.
Which will bring up Landon Hawkinson, who again is using Sean's bat. I'm going to start charging for that bat, especially if they keep hitting it as well as they're hitting it.
Let's go, baby.
That has now officially become the community bat.
It's definitely become the community bat for sure. Landon looks like he's going to bunt, but pulls back and gets a called strike on him.
Let's get it.
1 out, runner on second. 0-1 to count. Foul ball will bring the count to 0-2 to Landon Hawkinson. and forgive me, sometimes I will actually say the wrong thing, but it's not on purpose.
Stop.
But Cynthia will bring it up every time I do something wrong.
Yep. I'll remind you.
Another shot, which may actually is going to not get under the left fielder for the fly ball out. So no advance for Aiden Gray, but he is staring him down pretty hard to see if he can advance. For the second out. Which will bring up Wyatt Rayburn, who had a nice walk in the 4. Pitcher checks Aiden at second, but he gets back just before the tag. Eleven to 1, the X Factor. Wyatt hits a grounder to the second baseman. He goes on his knees to actually take the play and throw him out at first to retire the side. Again, 11 to 1 of the X Factor going into the bottom of the 4th. You're listening to the X Factor Elite, brought to you by Sideline HD. All right, so we're coming back to action here in the bottom of the 4th. For the top of the lineup, number 33, Jared, will be the first hitter for the Legends. Aiden is still towing the rubber. 51 pitches, very productive. Very, very productive after 3 innings. Jared digs in. And the first ball high for ball 1. Ball 2. Looks like Aiden's having a little bit of control issues. It is getting a little bit warmer, so he takes the rosin bag to dry his hands off a little bit. The breeze is nice and cool, but its turf will collect that heat pretty fast. Apparently that worked for the called strike. 2-1 to count. And another called strike will even the count 2-2. And a swing and a miss will retire the batter for the first out as they bring it around the horn, and Parker decides to become Kobe and shoots it like he's shooting it in a basket to Aiden's glove.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Huh?
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Rest in peace, Kobe. Ball high to Luke. Called strike, 1-1 the count to Luke, number 12,
Oh, really?
for the Legends.
Ask him. Oh, he can talk.
Check swing, ball 1. Ball high. 3-1 to count. And that will put the runner on first base with that ball. 1 out. Next to the plate is number 10, Kaysen, who's strutting up like he just ate the canary. Ball high to him. Kaysen is wearing those high pants with short socks, so you can see his knees.
For those Spanish speakers, number 22's dad is telling him to ask for an outside ball.
Runner.
Oh, goodness.
And Adrian throws it a little over the top. Does not give the chance for a chance to get the runner out at second. So that is a steal.
What's the count?
The count, I believe, is 2-0. Called strike. 1-2, actually.
Oh, 1-2. Where was we?
Ball hits sharply into left field. That may advance the runner to third, but he slips, and that is going to stop him from scoring. So runners on the corners. After the sharply hit ball to left field. So the Legends are threatening to score in this inning. With runners on the corners. And number 42, Kai, coming up to play. Aiden at 66 pitches. Foul ball for 0-1 count. One out. Runners on the corners.
Adrian, control on that ball, man. Let's go.
Runner at first, advances to second on the defensive indifference. And a safety swing for a foul ball. 1-2 the count.
Need you to rip one. Big baby, protect.
Called strike. We'll bring up number 24, Noah, for the Legends.
It must be a
2
thing.
outs.
He's showing his knees too.
It's a thing. It's a thing. He's showing his knees too. So it could be a superstition thing. Not real sure. They're trying to get back in this game. They've got 2 threatening runners at second and third, and a called strike to Noah. 0-1 to count. The Legends are wearing white jerseys with navy and orange stripe pants. Foul ball coming back to me, but I can't field it. There's a net in the way. We had a little confusion where the runner kind of got Aiden in a bind where he stepped off and tried to throw him out, but unfortunately the throw did not get to duck in the right position, so that will score a run and advance the runner from second to third. So 11-2 is the score now. Number 24, toes on the line, and a called strike will retire the side after scoring 1 run for the Paris Legends.
Good job, Aiden. Good job.
11-2 X Factor. Going to the top of the 5th with Javi Morris coming up to the plate. You're listening to the X Factor Elite Network, brought to you by Sideline HD. And Cynthia, we are back live on the X Factor Elite Network. And just for all of you guys that are listening in, feel free to comment on Facebook, YouTube, or the GroupMe page that we have. Cynthia is actually watching intently to see if you're going to comment.
I am.
And we will be happy to respond during the broadcast if we see it. Javi Mara steps up to the plate, called for a strike, 0-1 to count. No outs, 11-2 X Factor. Ball low, even the count 1-1.
How low can you go?
That was definitely a good limbo move. Swing and a miss for Javi Maras, 1-2 the count. Javi had that excellent line drive catch at second base a while ago that made his mother nearly jump over the fence. Calls time here.
He's actually asking for time so his mom can get ready to film him with this big hit.
I see. That's great. Swing and a miss for the first out for Javi Maras will bring up Sean Murphy, number 13, with 1 out. Sean actually gets to use his bat this time.
Good.
And a called third strike at his eyes. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count, Sean Murphy. Another swing and a miss. We'll retire Mr. Murphy for the second out. I think he was a little upset at that first call.
I think so.
He couldn't contain himself after that. Brings up Adrian Herrera. Who is 1 for 2 today with that home run. Ball 1, 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss on a low strike.
That's too low.
And you may hear some Spanish in this at bat from my color commentator.
Oh!
Foul ball, and it's in play though.
It hit him, did it? It hit the back of his
The
feet.
foul. So let me try to reset and explain what just happened here. The ball was actually pitched directly at Adrian Herrera, but he didn't get the bat down. It went off the bat, landed out of foul territory, but ended up going back into fair territory, which gives him a chance to advance to first, but he was thrown out at first to retire the side. So 3 up, 3 down for the Legends. The score still remains 11-2 going into the bottom of the 5th. This is the X Factor Elite Network, brought to you by Sideline HD. All right, we are back into the bottom of the 5th inning, which is probably going to be the last inning of this game. Had a little reset in the field. Landon Hunkinson's now at first. Wyatt Raven is now at third base. And Remington Duck has moved to left field. Up to bat is number 88 Jackson for the first pitch. It's a foul by Aiden Gray, who now has 74 pitches and has had a productive pitching outing so far. Ball low. Even the count 1-1. Legends are trying to get in this game with the dugout. Starting to do a little chance. Ball 2, 2-1 to count. 2 Jackson. sharply hit ball out in the outfield, but it is caught and tracked down by Bug Burrell, who is out there hunting for a ball for the first out. So 1 out in the bottom of the 5th, brings up number 3 Ryder. And a called strike low for the first strike. 0-1 to count. Ball 1 on the high ball. Slightly above the range of what the umpire thought was a strike. Ryder's toes are on the line here. And that gives Aiden a little hesitancy and throws the second ball. Small little conversation with the pitching coach. Called strike. He's going to count 2-2.
Yo. Y Adrián echó un home run. Y aquí la traigo.
Safety swing, and that is a foul ball into the
Está bien, aquí la
right
traigo.
field.
No sé para dónde se me fue.
Both Landon at first base and Sean Murphy were trying their best to get to it,
Ya, yo
but it was out of the reach of both of them.
Déjame ver dónde está la niña. No sé
So
dónde
that'll
está.
keep the count
No sé
2-2.
dónde- Oh, anda en el playground.
Adrian
Está bien,
decides to go
está
talk
viendo.
to
Ahí va.
Aiden on the mound, gives him a pat on the back,
Ok, ahí van estos para la
tells him what strikeout pitch he wants to pitch this next inning. Aiden
Sí.
then picks up the rosin bag, gets ready.
Ah,
Here's the pitch.
ok.
Another foul ball that has hit the roof. Someone called Precision Roofing for one more repair.
Count is 2-2.
2-2 the count. Ball in the ground.
I'm sorry, I was
Full count.
interrupted while I was scoring. That was actually ESPN giving us a call.
ESPN was giving us a call. Well, they should, because we are excellent.
Yes. They like us to commentate on the
Foul ball.
next game for the Rangers.
Well, I would do it for the Rangers, but we already know a sponsor is sponsoring them, and they are losing. So I'm not sure if I want to go to that particular broadcast.
That's exactly what
Fly
I'm
ball out in the left field. That gets past Remy, who dives for the ball, but backed up by Bug. Unfortunately, that will advance the runner to second.
Come on, Greg.
On the error. So runner on second. Got a chance to score here with Braden, number 23, coming up to plate. 1 out. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. This may be the last batter for Aiden, who's getting up there in pitches. And he's making the best of it with another called strike, 0-2 the count.
You have 2 outs already? You have 2 outs already?
1 out. And a called strike 3. So that may have given Aiden the opportunity to see one of the last batters today. Number 50, Ryder. Ball is hit sharply into right field, but Sean Murphy is there to catch the ball and end the game, ladies and gentlemen. That's it for you guys. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. So Cynthia, what did you think about this game?
What else can we expect from X Factor? Sunday usually is our comeback to show who we really are.
Absolutely. I think they played well. Aiden pitched fantastically. We had great at-bats. Of course, your son, Adrian Herrera, had a nice home run. And of course, they're lightening up the base paths with the steals and the runs, which gives them a chance to score 11 today on 8 hits. Unfortunately, 3 errors. But for the Harris Legends, they scored 2 on 2 hits and will be making the trip back to Northeast Texas early. So once again, I think we've had a really, really good day. And the next game will be broadcast at 3 o'clock today, where we are not sure who will be playing next, but whoever it is, they better be ready.
Like always.
Like always.
The X Factor is going to show up and show out.
Show up and show out, I agree. And so we hope you show up for the 3 o'clock broadcast when the X Factor Elite takes the field again. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember, Memorial Day is to honor those that we have lost that fought for our freedom. Thank you again. Have a great day, and we'll see you again soon.